Hello, ladies, and welcome back to our channel. Today's topic is one I'm sure you can absolutely relate to. We're on our fitness journey. We're trying to get into a new meal plan, good, clean eating, workout regimen. We're working on those 5 to 10 pounds of weight loss. But when it's time to weigh in or look at our results, the results are just not happening. We're not losing that weight. We're not check marking that goal. So today's topic is going to be the 5 reasons you are not losing weight. Reason number 1, do you know your metabolism? More than likely, you do not know how many calories you're burning, how many calories you need to survive and maintain. Well, that's actually very simple. There's a machine called the InBody Scanner at NutriShop Fit Shop, and this machine tells you your metabolism, how many calories you're currently burning. When we know how many calories we're burning, we know how many calories to reduce that by to be in a deficit so that we can lose weight. So the number thing we're going to want to do is find out our metabolism. Number 2 is we're either following a fad diet or we're yo-yo dieting. This is when, a friend, family member tells you, oh my gosh, have you heard about the keto diet or paleo diet, Mediterranean diet? And you're just so eager to lose weight. You're in that state of mind where I need to try anything to help me out. So we'll go from one diet, try it for about a week or 2. We don't see the results that we want. And so then we'll go on to another diet, give that another chance. But the downfall with that is, number 1, you're becoming unmotivated. You're not seeing the results that you want to see. Number 2, you're actually causing a lot of damage internally to your body as well. We'll go back to that word metabolism. The amount of calories that you're burning, you could actually be damaging that number. Here's what I see typically happen. Someone will try a paleo diet, keto diet, but they won't take in the right amount of protein to ensure that they're maintaining muscle mass. So here's where the downfall happens. We burn muscle that actually can cause our body fat percentage to spike up. And again, that's where that frustration will come in, where we're not losing the weight, we're not feeling great, but now we're losing motivation all at the same time as well. So one thing that I'm going to suggest is follow one meal plan. Do that for a longer period of time. I typically recommend to my clients to do that for a few weeks, trust the process, and build up that momentum. But we're really not going to know if one certain meal plan or diet that we're trying is going to be sufficient within that first week. We do have to give it a little more time. So with that, we do also want patience. When it comes to finding a meal plan that'll actually work for you, like I've said before, my job is to take the frustration out, the difficulty, the questions. So one thing that we can do at Fit Shop NM is actually find out the type of person you are, the lifestyle that you live, and help create a plan that would be better and more realistic for you and your goal. The third reason we could be having difficulty and not losing weight is not drinking enough water. So how much water should we drink on a daily basis? That's a very tough question, but to give you a little bit of guidance, it all comes down to you, your lifestyle, your body weight, level of activity, maybe a medical condition that you might have as well. So to keep it simple, one easy rule of thumb is to drink a minimum of half of your body weight. So if you can weigh yourself, get your body weight, you'll just divide that in half, and that'll be your body weight, but we'll turn that into ounces. So, just to give you an idea, if you weigh 120 pounds, we would want to drink a minimum of 60 ounces of water a day just to help maintain those organs, that brain, help us function and feel good on a daily basis. But another thing to keep in mind is if you are physically active, we're going to need to make up for that as well, because we are sweating toxins, nutrients that we do want to replenish through water. Another tip and solution for getting more water into your regimen is adding something that makes your water taste good. Something like a 0 or low calorie sweetener or water flavoring that will make it taste good so that you enjoy drinking a little more water. Another thing I'll recommend to my clients is getting a cute bottle, a water jug that will motivate you to drink that. And now you'll also see them in stores where they have water lines. So by a certain point in the day, you have a certain water line that you should be reaching to help you get that water goal in. And number 4 is getting 6 to 8 hours of sleep. I know we've heard that. It can be annoying. Are you sleeping 6 to 8 hours a night? If you're a parent, you've got a family, you have a life, it's really hard to implement that good sleep schedule. But I have to tell you, it's so important, especially when it comes to weight loss. If we're not getting that good quality sleep, what ends up happening is not only are you tired throughout the day, but your body is physically having a harder time losing weight. You are slowing down your metabolism. You're slowing down the amount of calories that you're burning. You can also increase your appetite. And the worst part is it's actually increasing a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is a hormone that's increased through stress. And yes, if we're not sleeping enough, our body is in a high stress alert state. And so with that actually increases your belly fat and can also target muscle loss. So what we want to do is try to implement 6 to 8 hours of sleep per night. Now, as I've said before, I'm all about baby steps. So if you're not one who's sleeping 8 hours, it's going to be really difficult to go from sleeping 4 to 8. So what I recommend we do is add 1 additional hour of sleep per night. Make this a baby goal that you can tackle and build that momentum. So for the first few nights, for that first week, our goal is going to be to sleep 1 extra hour per night. This might mean that we'll have to turn off all electronics, close up those emails, those text messages, your social media. You might have to stop watching this video a little bit earlier in the night, but shut that off. Read a good book, meditate, and try to get to bed 1 hour earlier to make it a little bit easier to implement that. So it's not a big life-altering change to your regimen. With getting a little more sleep, you'll notice you will feel better, you'll have more natural energy. And one thing that I've noticed that makes it a little bit easier to stick to a good, clean eating plan is I'm not as hungry. If I get my good sleep throughout the day, I'm less stressed. I'm not prone to snack or wanting to eat the wrong kind of foods because my emotions are high and I didn't get enough sleep the night before. Reason number 5 has to do with working out. Okay, it goes both ways. We're either working out too much, we're overtraining, or we're not working out enough or not working out at all. So what we want to do here is find the balance. If you're not working out, let's implement a small workout regimen that we can do once, twice, or 3 times a week. Again, we're working on baby steps. So it's going to be up to you to figure out if we can do that 1 to up to 3 workouts per week. And as I've always recommended, start with 5 minutes if you're not working out. The goal is to just go for that walk, make it to the gym, dance in the living room with your kids, but plan on doing that for 5 minutes because here's what happens. We start for 5 minutes, but then what ends up happening is we tend to continue the session because we're having a good time, we feel good, and we're excited to burn those extra calories. So again, start with 5 minutes and let's see how far we can take that. On the other side, if you are working out 6, 7 days a week, but you're not allowing the body to take rest time, what ends up happening is your body is overly stressed, there's high inflammation, and you're overtraining. When you overtrain, you're more prone to burn muscle and store more belly fat. Again, that's not the goal. We're trying to lose weight here. So we don't want to overstress the body. It is recommended to take a break, rest 1 to 2 days. Again, we'll go back to that sleep. Allow your body that additional sleep to repair and recover from an intense workout. But really the main thing is going to be for us to get that 1 or 2 days of rest so that your body isn't actually doing the opposite of what you want, increasing body fat and lowering muscle. Okay, now you guys think that that's it. I know I did say 5 reasons why you're not losing weight. I'm actually going to give you guys 1 bonus reason for why we're possibly not losing weight. And that final reason is we're focusing on body weight. You go to the gym, you get on that scale, you look at your body weight. Shoot, I'm actually up 2 pounds from last week. Why? I don't understand. Well, we actually don't want to focus on body weight. Body weight does not tell you the whole story. This is what I tell my clients every week when they come in to check in. What we want to focus on is body composition. So body composition is everything that makes up your body weight, your muscle, your water weight, your bone density, your body fat in pounds, body fat percentage. So when I work with a client, I recommend focusing on muscle to fat ratio. I want to make sure that they have higher muscle and lower body fat percentage. When we do this and we get on the scale and that number goes up, we're not derailed, we're not deflated because we know, oh, muscle went up 1 pound and we lost 1 pound of body fat. With this, we actually get an increase in our metabolism, the calories that we're burning. We get more energy, we feel better, and our body has a more toned physique. So I know that's going to be so difficult for a lot of us to do. Get away from that old school thought, body weight over body composition. So let's start focusing on that body composition. All right, we made it through all 5 reasons as to why we're not losing weight, and I gave you an additional extra bonus reason. I hope that these have all helped out. I hope that you're getting a little more motivated, more clarity, less frustrated. But if you're also in that position where you want a little more guidance, you want a little more support with taking the next step to your goal, all you have to do is go on over to fitshopnm.com, click the contact button. One of our certified sports nutrition coaches will reach out to you and help you with the next steps in regards to helping you get to your goal. Like I've said before, we're here to help make the process more simple, fun, and enjoyable. So please go on over to fitshopnm.com. Thank you. Bye-bye.